Hi friends, me Suze. Today's message is to say Happy Patriots Day. I'm going to be the first one to admit that I don't know everything. So I'm on the search for finding out what Patriots Day theoretically is all about in the days that we live in now, where good, common, patriotic people grow gardens and store water and are called terrorists. So, imagine what the people that came to America to settle had suffered at the hands of their oppressors. And so here now they come to America, and of course we all know what happened here. So, let's read The Call to Arms by Patrick Henry. This was spoken in the year 1775. Mr. President, is it natural to man to indulge in the illusions of hope? We are apt to shut our eyes against a painful truth. Is this the part of wise men engaged in the great and arduous struggle for liberty? Are we disposed to be one of the number of those who, having eyes, see not, having ears, hear not, the things which so nearly concern their temporal salvation? For my part, whatever anguish of the soul it may cost, I am willing to know the whole truth, to know the worst, and to provide for it. I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided, and that is the lamp of experience. I know of no way of judging of the future but by the past. Let us not, I beseech you, sir, deceive ourselves longer. Sir, we have done everything that could be done to avert the storm which is now coming on. We have petitioned, we have remonstrated, we have supplicated, we have prostrated ourselves before the throne, and have implored its interposition to arrest the tyrannical hands in the ministry and parliament. Our petitions have been slighted. Our remonstrances have produced additional violence and insult. Our supplications have been disregarded, and we have been spurned with contempt from the foot of the throne. In vain after these things may we indulge the fond hope of peace and reconciliation. There is no longer any room for just hope. If we wish to be free, if we mean to preserve and violate those inestimable privileges for which we have been so long contending, if we mean not basely to abandon the noble struggle in which we have been so long engaged, in which we have pledged ourselves never to abandon, until the glorious object of our contest shall be obtained, we must fight. I repeat, sir, we must fight. An appeal to arms and to the God of hosts is all that's left us. They tell us, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with so formidable an adversary. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be next week or next year? Will it be when we are totally disarmed? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supinely on our backs and hugging the delusion phantom of hope, until our enemies shall have us bound hand and foot? Sir, we are not weak if we make proper use of those means which by the God of nature is placed in our power. 3 millions of people armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country as that which we possess, are invincible by any force which our enemy can stand against us. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up friends to fight our battles for us. The brave, sir, is not to be the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. It is in vain, sir, to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war has actually begun. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is that gentleman's wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty, or give me death. Here's Patrick Henry. Let's see if I can get up there and show you guys this balls to the wall man's face, right? And there is a quote here with this, and it says, every tomorrow has two handles. You can take hold of tomorrow with the handle of anxiety, or you can take hold of it with the handle of faith. And that was written by Henry Ward Beecher. So, here's what I have to say about this. We've learned by now that, of course, when people have been oppressed and abused and mistreated, they simply turn around and do it to other people. So even though this was all for the best reasons, of course now we understand that, of course, our own kin came here and basically took the battle on with a whole new group of people, the indigenous people, be they Indian, black, white, red, green, yellow. This must stop, guys. So today on Patriots Day, I say stand up, and stand up for peace and for freedom and for justice. Now, these just aren't the American way, of course. We are citizens of the globe, of Mother Earth, of the entire planet, whether we think we are or not. Yes, I've always loved living where I do, and that includes America and even Ferguson, Missouri. But today I beseech you, look to be the best you can be, and we will all rise above this all. So with that, I say peace, love, and light from the big yellow house, third cosmic ray. And anything that I create today, because I feel more coming on, they're all going to be in this same theme. So I hope you tune into my channel, Suze Pratt, on YouTube. It's not your normal YouTube station. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. Peace out.